Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, today we have a Wuthering Waves version 3 gameplay showcase. It just got released 4 hours ago. I'm pretty late as usual, but yep, better late than never, right? So let's just check out what this is all about. We have the version 3 gameplay showcase for PS5 games, so we know the quality is probably going to be good. But regardless, I want to check out, you know, the new maps, some new gameplay. I've heard there's a showcase of new, like, transport, a mode of transport in this video, but let's just see. There's 6 minutes of gameplay. Let's just jump in. What do we have for the coming version, right? I'm very hyped to see. Well, here we go. So we do see the new character. It's already got a drip mark in it. We got Mornye over here. I mean, she looks like Jinxie's little sister. I'm not gonna lie. These are the movements of her. Okay. She kind of like just loses energy at the end there. I kind of like that. And we're skating with this character. I forgot her name actually. But yeah, you know what? Let's have her have a nickname, shall we? It's my wife. Looks pretty good. I like that spin she does. I hope like that's her idle animation. That looks sick. And yep, there we go. There's the new mode of transportation that I've seen or heard about on Twitter. This looks like Inferno Rider, right? It's when you use Inferno Rider's echo skill in outside of the real world in like the big map. But there's a first-person POV here. Okay, and these are like some looks of the new map. All right. This is probably where a boss fight's gonna be.
I heard something.
Oh my. We're fighting an alien penis, baby. God damn, what the hell is that? Okay. So we're fighting a drone. Never mind, it's not a penis. It looks weird. Very tiny, actually. We'd think, you know, a boss is like hyper big dragon or ogre type of jazz, but this one looks pretty swift and light. It's like a Gundam. Never mind. I thought it was just like some wings and that's it, but nah, this is like a whole Gundam. We got the old animation. Okay, I like that. It's pretty punk. And here's Mornye with the intro skill. She can fly, it seems. And that's the skill into the ult, I assume. So this is her ult. Okay, I mean, it looks pretty standard, yeah. I would say the ult, I prefer the first one more. That one had a lot more personality, but both are pretty good in the end.
Go over here.
Oh, we got a charge attack going on. This character certainly has a lot more artistic flair. You know, it's just her entire kid's graffiti. And then Mornye's more high-tech, obviously. But these are the combat, right? For version 3, we can expect these to be what to be released. Another ult right there. Not sure what to make of this yet in terms of what they do. But it seems the ult, it's either a buffing skill. Like, I don't see it attacking the enemy, right? It might be a buffing skill. But this one's definitely a DPS skill, I think, right? Yep, this one hits the enemy and ends the fight. I think this should be the damage dealer. So I'm thinking, here's the deal. The first character, Mornye, we're gonna get Mornye first. Probably a support, and then this one's probably a DPS. Maybe there's already leaks of it. I don't know. I don't look at leaks. But you know what? There's more of it. What in the world are these? God damn, we got androids walking around, okay? With some settings, some toolbar icon on their belly. Interesting. And this is the new map. Looks pretty Final Fantasy. Kind of reminds me of Final Fantasy Ruins type of map, right? Okay. It's high-tech yet mysterious. And there's this hymn in the background. Pretty holy, huh? We have more exploration. So what do we have? They're probably going to show us like a really cool gimmick about this new map. I would say, you know, the androids are probably one of the gimmicks. Not sure why they're just very... they're very adamant on gathering around Mornye. This is like her stance, the Mornye stance. Just adamant on gathering around Mornye. Well, here we have... What? Okay, we got a concert out of nowhere. Are we going to see the dancing capybara? I don't think the dancing capybara is going to be here. They're probably going to show something new. Another creature that dances or some shit. Alright, here we got dancing platforms. If this is the puzzle, this looks fun. It looks at least like aesthetically very fun and, you know, lifelike. It reminds me of Alice in the Wonderland. Like, not the Netflix series, the freaking Disney movie. Everything's dancing around. The whole thing is dancing around. Ooh, we see a little trampoline there. A moving platform as well. This should probably be the exploration of the new maps, right? We got the dancing androids as well. And Mornye just staring into our souls. Okay. I'm not sure what this is. Is this gonna actually be the map? Oh, there's more to it. And now we change our perspective to this sideways view. Okay. And then we see our androids again. A big one there. Okay. It looks fun. It looks fun and whimsical. 100%. Which is confusing. I would see the trailer, right? You've seen the trailer on Twitter before. I would think we're going to, like, conquer galaxies and everything's dark and scary, alienated and everything. But no, we're having this cheerleading vibe, whimsical, fun fantasy world. It's just weird. But I don't mind it, right? What can usually just never be that expectable. They're pull up with shit like this, you know? Alright, so this is... That's probably just it, right? Is there more? That's part of the new map. It's not gonna be the whole new map. I think a lot of the map is gonna be surrounded with like the academy setting. This is probably just part of it, right? And then we see here is where we probably like see the overall view of the map, right? It's probably gonna look something more like this in terms of overall setting. We got floating platforms, and we're probably gonna like travel to each and every single one of them. This is probably the whole academy, and we're maybe in like the musical faction of the academy where everything's dancing. But yeah, God knows what it's gonna be like, right? We do see in the middle there's this sort of waypoint thingy, like it's in the shape of a cross with a circle in the middle. Probably something we're gonna unlock, and then we can access the rest of like the towers, I assume. Maybe each tower stands for each faction of the academy, and we get to know like different characters from each academy, each faction, like each personality and all that. But yep, work in progress does not represent the final look. Obviously, we already know that. But yeah, from what we can see, there's gonna be a new way to move around. I think now I'm not sure if this is just gonna be an echo. If it's just gonna be an echo while we have Inferno Rider, it's kind of like, you know, it's kind of like the same thing. It's just Inferno Rider riding around, but you can do it for longer, perhaps. And then, yeah, or maybe it could just be like another item we can equip. It's like we equipping our grapple hook. Maybe we could just equip a motorcycle now, and we can ride it around. That would be cool as well for exploration, right? And it's pretty badass. I would love to see what happens if I equip this motorcycle with like Verena. I wonder if I can just see a kid riding a motorcycle. That would be fire. Alright, that would be fine. Speaking of which, I've never tried this, but what happens if you have Verena equip Inferno Rider? Does she actually ride the Inferno Rider? How have I not tried this? That's funny. Okay, maybe it's not Encore, right? Like, maybe for Verena it's a different element. I don't even know if that works or not. It should work, but yeah, you know what? Let's just have Encore. Encore with Inferno Rider. Do we not get to ride the... No, we turn into it, right? Yeah, we turn into Inferno Rider. So this one we don't turn. Oh, this one we don't turn. We can have underage kids ride on motorcycle. I am hyped for that. I'm hyped for that. We probably can't do it. They probably have seen, you know, that as an issue. It's probably going to be exclusive to just this character, I think, because it suits this character the most. Does Mornye get it? I don't think Mornye gets it, right? Well, only this character gets it. At least it's shown. And this character has the skating shoes. Very cool as well. I think it's only for her. Don't think anyone else has this. And yeah, we do see the tassel mark right there on the thigh. Very cool, very cool. What do people think? What do people think? The Edge Runner collab makes so much sense now. Yeah, you know what? This is pretty perfect for Edge Runners, I think. This setting is pretty solid to have an Edge Runner be collab with, right? The bike is a utility. I repeat, bike is a utility like flight and grappling. Oh, I see. It's written in the description. Did it say? New utility. All right, it does say that. So the bike is a utility. That should mean I can equip this utility with Encore. And then I'm gonna get to see an Encore ride a bike, right? I don't know. Lynae, oh, her name's Lynae. I kind of just forgot, but yeah, her name's Lynae. Could have her custom bike. She could use it a lot. She could use it outside La Hoi Roi region. I don't know if this is accurate, but if you're saying we can use the bike outside of the Lynae region, I'ma just ride the bike in like Black Shores on Encore, you know? Thank you, Uncle PlayStation. Awesome. We all know my bike is better, right, guys? Inferno Rider commenting. I just love the randomness in this community. It's just so funny. Your Porsche arrives. Does Porsche have bikes like these? Alright, that's besides the point. Point being, hey, WoWa version 3.0 looking pretty solid so far. Edge Runners collabs probably gonna happen here. Yeah. And overall, what do you guys rate it? I rate it pretty good. I mean, it's nothing groundbreaking. I'm not gonna say like it reinvents the wheel. It's just a wheel well designed. Yeah, it's a wheel well designed. They have beautiful scenery, beautiful aesthetics, beautiful animations and combat mechanics, combat styles as well. The combos we've seen, and yeah, overall whimsical parts as well. This is fun. I don't want to like go to my 9 to 5, come back to have to fight aliens all the time. I would like to chill in the forest that jumps and dances on their own. That seems chill as well. So that will be all for the 6 minutes of gameplay. I can't wait for more information to be released, which should happen soon, nearing the end of the current version. But yep, we will be covering that as well as it happens, and that'll be all for today. Let me know what you think about this new showcase, this teaser. And yeah, I'll be seeing you soon, and take care.